Anna, go ahead and give me host back, please.
Okay, just 1 second. It's almost.
Welcome, JD. Glad you made it, sir.
How are you, Sam?
Doing wonderful. Glad you're here.
Yeah, nice speaking with you yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, you are host now. Thank
Okay.
you, Sam.
Let me-
Okay, so if we are ready, may I introduce you? You tell me
Am I
if we
able
are
to
ready to start
go ahead?
or
It's
we
all
will.
yours.
What?
Go ahead. It's all yours. It's ready.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, so hello everyone. I'm very, very happy, very exciting for this moment, because we are starting to do this special conference where you are going to listen people that is taking the product, the results that they are having, and also you will understand how these products works. And also you will understand how you can make this part of your life and change your life forever. Believe me, this changed my life 11 years ago, totally. And if I did it, everyone can change their lives, because this is simple and this is very powerful technology. Okay, sorry. So I want to introduce a very, 1 second, please.
Anna, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you. Okay, so I want to introduce a very special leader. He is an example of a person that really understands the importance of this project, and he's totally in. He wants to change the world exactly as me and the other leaders we have in STEM Tech, and he will do the host. He will be the host this night. So let me introduce to Sam Holland.
Thank you, Anna. Hey, I'm excited to be here, guys. This is the start of something very special. We are a team, we work together. There's multiple personalities, multiple skills, and we have the ability, us as a team, to not only create momentum, but change the world. And we're going to go through our presentation tonight. It's going to run somewhere around 30 minutes. We're going to be doing this every single week. The options we have: invite guests, bring more guests, change lives, help other people, and help your business grow. And we're talking health side, but we're also talking wealth side. So as we go through this, look at this with new eyes. Look at this with enthusiasm, and look at this and see, how do you fit in? Because you're here for a reason. You do. So here we go. Our first guest speaker is Barry Bevier, who I've known for about 5, 6 years. Tremendous level of knowledge, has a skill level that is excellent. He spent many, many years as an engineer. He's been on board with STEMtech a lot longer than I have been. He's out of South Carolina, and I'm thrilled to learn and listen. So Barry, please, it's all yours, sir. You're muted, Barry. You can unmute your line, sir.
Oh yeah, there we go. That helps, doesn't it? Good evening, everybody. Thanks for the opportunity to do this, Sam. Excited to get back on our meetings and present what we have here to the world, to get the message out of what we can do for people's health and to help them in a business if they're interested. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the products tonight for a few minutes. And let's see, share my screen here. Are we good, Sam?
Presentation's not up yet.
No. There we go. How's that?
Perfect.
So All right, so I'm going to start. Those of you that were in STEM Tech for a while know Dr. Summersall. He and I were becoming very good friends before his untimely passing, and he was fully STEM Tech, a medical doctor that used STEM Tech products in his practice. And so his message was simple. Everybody has stem cells. Everybody uses stem cells. Everybody uses stem cells every day. Stem cells work, and they work every time. So what are stem cells and what do they do? Well, stem cells are undifferentiated cells that are made and held in our bone marrow. And by undifferentiated, I mean they're master cells. They aren't any type of particular tissue in our body. And so they are really the foundation for our wellness and renewal. So how do they work? Well, they're held, like I said, in the bone marrow. And when an organ or a tissue needs repair, whether it's just from normal cellular loss or whether it's injured or you have a disease, a message is sent to the bone marrow to release stem cells. Those stem cells are released into our bloodstream where they circulate, and because of the cellular signaling, they know exactly where to go to initiate repair of those organs. At that point, they turn into that type of cell or organ, and then work to migrate into the tissues and help with the healing. So briefly, that's how it works. This process goes on every day, whether you're young, whether you're old, whether you're healthy or not healthy. So there's a lot of talk in the news, and STEM Tech has been doing it for 19 years now to increase the level of stem cells in our bloodstream. So if this process is already going on, why do we need more stem cells? Well, there we go. Here's why. When we're young, we have billions of stem cells when we're born. And think of how fast a baby grows. And then as we get older, that amount of stem cells being released in our bone marrow, from our bone marrow, declines dramatically. And by the time, you can see from this chart, by the time you're in your 30s, it's down to very low level. And once you're over 50, it's almost nothing. And the amount of stem cells in our body has been directly linked through medical studies to how fast we age and how healthy we are. The more stem cells we have, the healthier we will be, and the slower we will age. And so STEM Tech has been around for 19 years, helping us get more stem cells in our body. And so what do we do? Well, we have 3 products. Our RCM system, which is the gold standard of stem cell nutrition. Our products are all plant-based nutraceuticals that help release, circulate, and migrate the stem cells to enhance that process that I just showed you on a previous slide. So Stem Release 3 is our stem cell release product. It enhances the release of our stem cells to about 50% more than we would have without the product. It's all plant-based, all natural, and this was our core product when StemTech first started, a stem cell release product. And then we have StemFlow. StemFlow improves our circulatory system. It cleans up our circulatory system so our blood flows faster, not necessarily faster, but better, in our circulatory system and down into the capillaries. So it helps the stem cells and all nutrition circulate and get to our organs. And then MigraStem supports the migration of the stem cells and nutrition into the tissues and organs, where then the stem cells divide and proliferate and do their work to help our organs and tissues repair. So this process goes on every day, and what we do is enhance the process of stem cell release, circulation, and migration. And so what are the benefits of the wellness system? And my slides messed up a little bit here. Well, first of all, it supports stem cell release, which is essential to healthy aging. And stem cells play a crucial role in cellular signaling, which helps our body regulate all of its normal activities. It supports telomere health, and we know telomeres are a key factor in slowing aging, and our product helps protect the telomeres. It's a strong antioxidant. RCM reduces oxidative stress to boost our immune system and keep us healthy on a daily basis. And it's anti-inflammatory. We all know that inflammation is the root of all disease and the root of much pain. So it supports a strong anti-inflammatory effect in our body, which helps us stay healthy. And then, a great thing for me is it's all plant-based and organic. So we've been doing this for 19 years. I've been taking the product for 12, and I love it. I wouldn't go a day without our RCM now. So we're slowing the aging process from the inside and staying healthy. We also help it with our skin. Select One is a newer product that we have, a rapid renewal stem cell peptide night cream. It reduces wrinkles and fine lines. It supports your collagen in your skin and helps keep your skin looking youthful and moisturized. I use it every day. I also not only use it on my face, but on my neck and on the back of my hands. I've spent a lot of time outdoors and my hands show it. And Select One has helped me get rid of some of the aging from the sun and the weathering that it's had over the years. And then we know that gut health is important in our overall wellness. Well, good oral health is a precursor to good gut health. And so we have Orastem. It's an all-natural toothpaste made, again, from plant-based ingredients that supports oral health at the cellular level. No chemicals, no sweeteners, nothing foreign in it other than good plant-based materials. And I use all the products every day, and I wouldn't be without them. So that's what I have to present about our products, just briefly this evening. And so I've got another minute or so. I'll tell you my experience with StemTech. I mentioned I've been taking the products for over 12 years now. When I was first introduced to the products, I was taking them for a few weeks, and I tore a rotator cuff, which required surgery for repair. It wasn't going to heal on its own or with therapy. And so I went to a surgeon whose primary patient base was athletes, high school, collegiate, Olympic, professional athletes in the San Diego area. And when I went in for my pre-surgery last check, he said, well, let's talk about what's going to happen here. We're going to do the surgery. You're going to have a lot of pain and discomfort. You're going to have your arm in a sling for 8 weeks. And then while you're healing, and then we're going to get you into probably about 4 months of physical therapy. And so, he's preparing us mentally for that. Well, long story short, I had the surgery. Go in a week later, he says, you're healing pretty good for someone your age. And I was 60 at the time. And he said, you're healing pretty well. Let's come back in another week. I went back in a week, and he said, you know what? In a week, we're going to release you for physical therapy. So in 3 weeks, instead of 8, I started physical therapy. Physical therapists had never seen anybody come in so early from surgery. And so we started as we normally would, but we accelerated the process. And I was done with physical therapy in 9 weeks instead of 16. I healed twice as fast as the surgeon who worked with athletes would normally project. So that sold me on StemTech and the products that we have. And I've been with them for 12 years, and I think it's a great company, great products, great people, great culture. And I would encourage everybody to learn a little bit more about it and get involved. So thanks, Sam.
Very great presentation. Thank you kindly. As you start to dig in and learn more, the more you listen, the better it gets. The testimonies from all walks of life are absolutely amazing. For Barry to be able to heal that fast. And what did he change? He found Stemtech. Stemtech found him, and tremendous value. I've been on the RCM wellness system for almost 6 years, and the value is tremendous. So, next speaker, if you go ahead and unmute your line, please. We have Gail Nichols, who's also out of South Carolina. She's in the nursing field, been a nurse, I believe, somewhere around 30 years, knows her stuff, knows the medical side, could actually walk you through all the different scientific data to help you understand in depth what this is doing. What she's going to do tonight is not only tell her amazing story, but one of her loves amazing story. Gail Nichols, all yours. Gail, you're going to have to unmute your line. I just requested you to unmute it.
There. Thank you. Hi. Hi, everybody. Yes, so I've been on the RCM products now for almost exactly a year. And before I started, my one of my pet peeves is my hair. It's very thin and it was falling out. But I started RCM, and within a few weeks, I noticed that there was less hair in the drain, less hair in my brushes, and um, then within about a couple of months, I noticed a small amount of new hair was growing in, and I was very excited and very surprised. Um, Now my hair's really thick for me. It's really thick. And just a couple of weeks ago, I noticed that my eyelashes were pretty long. And that is a really surprise for me. It's very unexpected. And that is all due to RCM for sure. Y'all know, and probably have heard that I have horses, and one of my very best mare was having trouble getting pregnant. For 3 seasons, I tried getting her pregnant, and she just would not get pregnant, and it's quite expensive. And then finally she got pregnant, but at 4 months she lost the baby. And I thought, I'm going to try RCM with her. And so big animal, you need lots of product, but that didn't bother me, didn't faze me at all. And so consistently I gave her RCM. So in February, March is when we start trying to get the mares pregnant. So all through the winter months, I consistently gave her RCM, RCM, RCM. And then finally she got pregnant. And then I gave her release after that. And that was consistent, gave her release. Right now she is 6 months pregnant. And every month now I'm like, is she still pregnant? Is she still pregnant? And she is still pregnant. And she's carrying the foal and she's carrying it on her own. And so this is a stem cell baby. So I'll keep my fingers crossed and I'll keep you posted. But so far, so good. And it's a big baby, a big, healthy baby. She looks awesome. Her coat is good. She looks pregnant. She looks healthy. And this all due to RCM. There's nothing else different. And the way to do it with the horses is either put it in applesauce or put it in pumpkin. They like that. So that's
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you, Gail. See, the question is always, who do you give the RCM to? Anybody you love. Doesn't matter what language they speak. Doesn't matter who they are. Anybody you love. Gail, great story. Thank you kindly. On the testimonials, guys, what we love about them is there's a different story for everybody. And
Sam, may I ask how much she gives to her? How many capsules to the horse?
Well, initially it is a plant, right? It's plant-based. So you don't know if there's an allergy. So you give them just 3 capsules at the most to start with. So I gave her 2 each to start with, and then I moved it up, and so it was about to 8 to finish with. 8 to 10. 8 to
Of
10.
each one? Of each one.
What did I do? Mostly 8 to 10 of the release, and then 2 each of the other.
Great.
You don't get 2 each of the other. Yeah.
Okay, great. And now,
Yeah.
now that she's pregnant, you just release?
Now that
How
she's
many?
6 months, I'm not giving her anything now, because she's carrying it all on her own now. I'm not giving her anything now. During the development phase, when for the placenta and everything to develop, now I'm not giving her any more now. She's like, when she got to be 5 months, I'm not giving her anything now.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're
Great
welcome.
story.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're welcome.
guys, imagine horses, animals, pet product coming, STEM tech. Keep in mind, our products don't cure, prevent, or treat disease. We all know that. But people always ask the question, will it affect X, Y, and Z? Yes, of course. Absolutely. Take it. Give it time. Some people have amazing stories in a week or two. Some people take 3 to 6 months. It's always working. Thank you, Gail. Great story. We appreciate the testimonial. All right, guys, we're going to jump into the business side. We're going to talk a little bit about how the money's made, where the money comes from, and more importantly, who's actually running this ship. Because as you start to learn, you start to see how powerful STEM tech is. So let's jump in this thing. Hold on one second. Let me get this right back. Okay. If you would not mind, no, that's okay there. This is the management team. These people are running, guiding, vision, leadership, all for STEM tech. First, you got Charles Arnold, CEO of the company. He's placed over $1 billion in the public companies, integrating marketing concepts and financial strategies. He's been doing this for 40 years, guys. This guy knows what he's doing over and over and over, and having success and proving the process. You got John Meyer, been with the company for 17 years. I call him the heart and soul of STEM tech. Loves this company, loves what's happening, loves the growth and the development. You got Sandra Kazacati. She is amazing for this reason. You need something done, she gets it done. She's VP of Global Performance. She knows her stuff. She knows STEM tech. You got Alejandro Carrillo. He's out of Mexico. He's exploded many parts of this business, understands the industry, but more importantly, is willing to be here to help you grow. And then Daryl Green. Guys, I spent 45 minutes on the phone with Daryl. And originally, when I came to STEM Tech, I was not looking for STEM Tech. It found me. Maybe you weren't looking for STEM Tech. Maybe it found you. But after a 45-minute conversation, about 38 minutes into it, I finally said, Daryl, why are you here? You've had all the success. You ran a 3-point-something billion company. You still own 13 GNCs. Why are you here? Why are you here? In his words, stomped me straight down thinking, holy cow. He said, Sam, I know the future. Stem cells. Everybody's jumping in. There's an explosion taking place. And I know that. He goes, I've ran GNC. I've seen every all-natural product on the planet. We've never seen something that can do what the RCM wellness system is doing. When I heard that, and then he said, I had the opportunity. See, StemTech is the originator of this industry. They created the first. We have not been duplicated. And when he had the opportunity to jump on board and help lead the company, he was all over it. So extremely excited to hear his opinion and where it comes from. How do you get on board? Investment. Yes, this is a business. There's a business opportunity. You can create an income from this business as low as $349.99. Keep in mind that investment, you're buying that in products alone that you're going to consume. And as you get your story, As you take the time to be part of that, you'll be telling your story. But what we're going to talk about is down here, these team builder bonuses, how to create an income from a business, from a company that's growing all over the world. First step, how do you get your return on investment back? Bring on 3 people. What are you looking for? You're looking for 3 people that want better health. You're looking for 3 people that want better wealth. You're looking for 3 people that want more out of life, whatever that may mean. And everybody has their story. Everybody has their reasons. The first 3 you bring in, you get $150. You do that within 30 days, you just made $300 back. So you just made $300 your first month in business. Who out there knows the stats of owning your own business? 95% fell in the first 5 years. Here you got the opportunity to recoup your investment in 30 days. The second way, there's customers. We call them VIPs. These are people that just want to be on board for the health benefits. You bring in 4 VIPs in your first 30 days, that's $156. Now, here's the crazy thing about residual income. I've signed up VIPs 5.5 years ago. They still order the products. Every month they're ordered, I receive a paycheck. You can make that number as big or as small as you want, but I haven't paid for products in 5 years. You have that opportunity. Second part, let's go a little bit bigger. Let's create what we call a wealth builder program. Let's help your 3 bring in 3. This is all about duplication. This is all about helping other individuals grow a business. And then you bring in 3 more. In your second month, guys, you're looking at an $800 profit. And what's powerful about the wealth builder is once you brought in 6 people who doing what? Better health, better wealth. From that point forward, on the wealth builder program, guys, you get a $100 paycheck every time somebody signs up on the wealth builder side. Those numbers could be staggering. Those numbers can be an additional $500 a month. It could be $1,000 a month. It could be $10,000 a month. It's all determined on what you want to develop, and you following a system that works and supports you and helps you grow 1 month at a time. Now, the key ingredients for the perfect business, first, demand. Are people looking today? Are people tired of working month to month just to survive? Are people thinking there is a better way? Products. We're in the stem cell world. It's the beginning. We're at the very front end of this. There's an explosion happening. STEM tech is the original product right here. We started this. We have a product that will affect every human being on the planet and every horse and every animal. So product have company and partners. You saw the integrity of the leadership, the past experience, the success these people have. They know where they're headed. They know where they're going, and we're excited to be part of it. Systems and teams. This is what we do. Anna's on here helping us grow a system that's duplicatable that anybody can participate with. You will have support. You will have success. We have people all over the world on this call tonight. Zoom changes the ball game. And then success and profit. I started a garbage compactor company 20 years ago, made one mistake my first month, it cost me $20,000. There are no mistakes here you can make that's going to cause that problem. We're talking about how to replace that investment your first 30 days. We're talking about how to get profitable your second month. And then more importantly, we're talking about the residual income. We're talking about how to do the work once, sign somebody up once, and get paid every single month. That residual income is amazing. Why? Because it continues to grow and you're not working for it anymore. So we've got all the key ingredients. The pillars. First is vision. World leader in cellular nutrition powered by natural stem cell technology. The mission for StemTech, offer innovation, wellness, and prosperity through an opportunity that empowers people to create their own future. The motto, driven by science, powered by dreams, possibly your dreams. We're saying it's simple. We didn't say it's easy, but we're saying that you have the ability to take advantage of the timing of an enormous explosion. And the pillars are innovation, wellness, and prosperity. Guys, that's where the money comes from. That's how it works. Now we're going to bring on a guest speaker, and I'm excited because Ed Garza was part of STEMTech before. He's been on board for a long time. He came back. There's many reasons why. He's had a lot of success in his life and what he's doing. And there's a reason he's here. And there's a reason he's building. And I can't wait. Out of Tennessee, here's Ed Garza. Ed, all yours, sir.
Fantastic. Well, there's a lot of reasons why that I decided to come back, but it was kind of a little bit, I'm going to peel it back a little bit so you understand, because I run a very successful digital agency, an AI agency. I'm very busy in my life, and my wife has her own business also, and she's doing very well also. But there's one thing in my life that I really enjoy doing, and that is helping others, teaching others, encouraging others. Anytime I could speak and uplift somebody or give them advice, it fulfills me. And, I know that there was a big need of people that I was talking to in the market for a couple of things. So let me just share this simple slide with you. So why STEMTech, right? Well, two main reasons why I chose. And I like to keep my slides a little simple so I could talk a little bit. Timing, number one, and the economy, number two. Those were the two main reasons that I decided to come back to STEMTech. But it wasn't just STEMTech I was looking at. I was looking at other companies too, because of these two particular reasons. I knew the timing was perfect in the market because of the economy. People were looking for a side gig. Timing also caught my attention because the amount of baby boomers in the US, particularly in Tennessee, in different parts of Tennessee, per day, over 11,000 of them are turning 65. That's over 4 million a day, a year in the US alone. And one thing baby boomers have in common, and that's they want to be healthy. They want to stay healthy. So I said, okay, the timing is perfect. And there's a massive need for them to provide a need for them. What company can help them with? And I remembered I got the products FedEx to me, and it wasn't called as RCM at the time. But when I first took 2 capsules, I remember what it did for me particularly. So I knew that we had a great product, period. Then let's look at the economy, right? This was one of the main reasons why, because I know I had a lot of people asking me for side gigs. I heard a lot of friends losing their jobs. It's highly sensitive, right? So this was obviously an opportunity to provide someone with a side gig. And I was really looking at other opportunities, even my current company, and trying to provide people employment where they can earn extra money, whether it's affiliates. And still, it takes a lot of work to build your own company to do that. So I wanted to find a system in place, right? With STEM, and STEMTech was high on my radar at the time. When I say it's sensitive, I mean it's sensitive because, well, if you can't afford to pay your bills at the end of the month, right? People struggle. And right now, especially with the economy, people are looking for that side gig, that extra income. Like Sam had mentioned, an extra $500, an extra $1,000 a month can really impact somebody's life. And I wanted to be that person that showed somebody. So here's how I made my choice. Of course, I was looking at other companies. I was looking at their products. I was looking at the economy. I was looking at the money in this, particularly that I could make with the company. So obviously STEMTech already had product check off, right? STEMTech had the products that I know that helped save my life in a big way, turn my health around in a big way. And I know that the product was phenomenal. When I did my research back in the company and I looked and saw that they were public, because I had no idea that they had gone public. And then I looked up a good friend, Ian, that I knew back in the day. when I was first in STEM, he was my upline. So I said, I'm going to call, see if I could reach out to Ian. I called him. He reached back out to me. And then I looked at the money, and it was obvious that STEM tech was the direction I needed to go. Because my main why was I wanted to help others and teach others develop a side income. That was what the main reason why I wanted to come back to STEM tech. I knew the product was good, obviously. I looked at the company. I knew the company was good. I knew that the management was good after I spoke with Sam and spoke with Ian and spoke with other people and did some research online. I knew that the money was good. And I definitely knew the economy was ready and people would be hungry for it. So I wanted to teach. What do I mean by that? I wanted to help others with my background in digital marketing. I wanted to help my team help them become better, right? Whether they needed more money, or they're looking for change, or they're looking for better health, or they're looking to save money on taxes, whatever the case may be, I knew that I could help them with a product like the RCM product and STEM Tech. So that really is my story, really why I decided STEM Tech, because it's got the perfect timing and not just the timing, but it provided a real need for me to be able to teach others how to succeed in business. And there's not a better system like this to be able to teach somebody, because they have all the systems in place for us. All we have to do is tell more to less people, point people to the tools, and use the system. And if I could figure out a way where I could teach multiple people how to do that, then we got a perfect opportunity, right? So that's my reason why I came back. Trust me, I looked at several companies to try to come back to, but I wanted to plug in my expertise to a company that really could take it to the moon, right? And StemCeuticals can do that. And we have a lot of plans to put together systems, not just for my team, but for the company. We have a lot of vision when it comes to that, and we're excited about it. So thanks for the time, Sam.
All right, Ed, thank you kindly. Words of wisdom. A gentleman that's done it multiple times in other arenas is coming back to STEM Tech and going to impact a lot of lives, going to help a lot of people. So guys, this presentation is going to happen every Wednesday night. Invite your guests, bring them on. If you're a guest, get a follow-up within 24 hours. There really is not much to think about, but get whatever information you need so you're able to make a decision that best benefits you and your family. And all we can say from STEM Tech is welcome to our family, because we know where we're headed. We know it's one person at a time. We change one life at a time. And as we continue moving forward, guys, we've just begun. Anna, you want to go ahead and close this one out?
Yes, well, we have time. I would love if somebody else tell us their testimonies. Maybe I would like to listen one or two people that also took the product and changed their lives. So I don't know if somebody else can give us their testimonies.
Jose, you want to jump in and tell your testimony? I'll help you unmute.
Okay, sure. Okay. Right now, I'm in the Philippines on vacation. Okay. So it's
Great.
9 o'clock in the morning in here. Okay. So what I did before I came for vacation, I brought about 7 packs of RCM. And now I've been telling people about it, and people are getting it, and they're all excited about using it. And actually, my brother, okay, when he first used the product, after 2 days, he called me and said, "Okay, it's working," because he says it's cleansing his body, and he goes to the washroom more often than before. And he says, "Okay, he's feeling more energetic." So I'm here continuing doing it.
What about your personal story?
Okay, personal story. And okay, I am a heavy equipment mechanic before, and it was hard on my back. So I shifted as a casino dealer, thinking that it would be a lighter job. I don't know if any of you have been to a casino. So we're standing the whole shift. in our position in hunch over. So it aggravated my lower back, and I went to an X-ray, MRI, and it showed degenerative issues in my lower back and my neck. I was taking medication, chiropractic massage alternately, but it helped temporarily. The turning point was when my grandson came over, 4-year-old grandson, and I couldn't leave him anymore. So I said, okay, I have to find ways to alleviate this pain so I could take care of my family. So that's when I tried RCM, and after 3 months, I went by to the chiropractor, and he said every muscle of mine is getting loose, and I was able to move freely. And before I couldn't look at my blind spot, now I could do it. So if it helped me and help my wife take insulin less, so it's my moral obligation to tell people about my story. So I'm here. Okay, I'm glad that I could join the family and take care of them. Thanks a lot.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. Well, I love all these stories that just show us that we are changing the world. Really, this is something big. This is something more big than what we can imagine. So let's bring more people next week. As Sam told, just said, we really need to find all these people that is looking for us. Believe me, there are people that every night ask God for us. So we have to go for them and bring them here to understand what is going on here. So Sam is going to give you the record so you can send them to people that couldn't be here. And let's make sure that next week we have more people. I'm sure everyone can bring at least 2 people and we can have an incredible next session. Thank you, Jose. I'm very happy to meet you. Okay, that's all, my dear Sam. Thank everyone. Was incredible conference, incredible everything. Thanks a lot.
Great job, all you leaders. Have a wonderful night, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Have a great week.
Time I was on the spot, I didn't know what to say.
Good to see you. Can't wait till you're home, my friend.
Okay, you take care. God bless. Bye.
God bless. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.